Good evening. My name is Amanda Jean, and welcome to my Keto Kitchen, where you get your daily dose of easy, low-carb meals, perfect for the busy family. I like to keep things simple, easy, and affordable. I've dedicated the last 7 years of my life to researching and living the low-carb keto lifestyle, and I hope to share some of my knowledge with all of you guys. So if you get any value at all during my video or any of my videos, please go ahead and share the video out. I would forever appreciate you. But I'm gonna get right to things. I value your time, so I don't spend a lot of time talking on here about, blabbering on about things. I am right now, ain't I? Anyway, so tonight we're gonna do our spaghetti squash au gratin. I did a video on this around, I think, it was either around Thanksgiving or Christmas. I can't remember which one, but that was amazing. The only thing I'm doing different tonight is I'm adding chicken to it to make it a meal. So we're gonna do a chicken broccoli au gratin casserole. And I really love casseroles, especially if you're like a busy mom and you need to meal prep for a week. It's a really great thing that you can meal prep and you have on hand for later in the week. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get right to it. Before I do, go ahead and do me a favor. If you are watching me live, go ahead and write the word live below in the comments. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and write the word replay below. And if you are new to my Keto Kitchen, go ahead and write the word new below. And of course, if you get any value, go ahead and share the video out. I would forever appreciate you. If you share while I'm live and I see it, because I have my camera pointed down, I don't always get to see them, I will be sure to give you a name shout out, but I know that I am very appreciative of it. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you are new, what I do is I point my camera down just so you can see exactly what I have going on in front of me, as if you're doing it, right? All right, so I already not meal prep, but I already prep things ahead of time so that I am not wasting a ton of our time on the video here. So I have a lot of things already prepped. All right, and I'll let you know what I got going on here. All right, I have a spaghetti squash that I cooked earlier today around lunchtime. You're gonna go ahead and cut it in half. I rinse mine off. I feel like the water kind of makes it cook a little quicker. And then I baked it at 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes. The way I can tell is I take a fork and I just kind of poke it into the skin. And if it goes in, then I know that it's done. That's how I know about for spaghetti squash. I already have it shredded up, ready to go. Over here I have chicken. I have 2 large chicken breasts. I already cut it up. I cubed it, whatever you want to call that. It's already cooked. And then I also have about a half a pack of bacon in here. All right, so all of that is already cooked in here, ready to go. And then I have an onion. I use frozen onion. It's a little tip of mine if you're in a hurry. Instead of having to cut up a fresh onion every time you cook, I like to buy fresh onion. I cut them up, I chop them up, and then I freeze them. And that way when I'm ready to cook with them, I just take out whatever I need. So this is about probably a half a cup of frozen onion. I have 2 tablespoons of butter, and I have 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, okay? And I have that all cooking. You're gonna cook your onion until it is caramelized, so we get that nice brown color to it, all right? And then everything is ready to go. It is a matter of throwing everything together now at this point, which is super easy. I have my oven preheated for 350 degrees, so you'll wanna make sure you do that before you start throwing everything together. All right, so first thing you'll throw in is and it really doesn't matter what you throw in first. It really, honestly, doesn't matter. So throw your squash in. And I got most of it, but I was kind of shredding it right in the shell, and that's a little, you don't get all of it if you do it that way. So we just finish off that way. I'm actually going to I'm gonna do the sour cream ahead of time here. I feel like that will, okay, we have 1.5 cup of sour cream. I hope you all can see that. Okay, let me move that up a little bit, huh? All right, so we have 1 cup here of sour cream. And then I have another 1/2 cup of sour cream. And then I have Parmesan cheese, and we are doing 1/4 cup of the Parmesan cheese. Go ahead and add that in there. I do like to mix these two together. You could use a separate bowl if you wanted to, but I like to kind of not have to do a lot of dishes. I don't know about you guys, but I got more important stuff to do than sit around and do dishes all day. Although I feel like I do that anyways, which is ridiculous, right? If you feel like you do dishes all day too, go ahead and put a heart in the comment below, even though we don't love them. Alright, so we got our Parmesan mixed in here with our sour cream. And then we are going to do 2 cups of cheddar cheese, okay? And I dump it right over here. If I get a little extra, it's not going to hurt, right? I mean, we love cheese. So we got 2 cups of cheddar cheese. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Finish putting our squash in here. That's a lot. And this is actually a really small one. Depending on if you know how many people you're cooking for, you could probably just use 1/2 of one. You know, if you know, even if this is too much, you could cut the recipe down and, you know, make it smaller. All right, we got that all in here. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw in these onions. They're a little dark, but I kind of like mine dark. I don't know, that caramelized, I don't know what it is about it, but I like it that way. Call me weird. What is everyone doing on this? What is it, Wednesday? Alright, I got my chicken and my bacon already cooked in here together. We're just going to dump that in too. So I haven't made this with the chicken before. I've done it with everything in here except the chicken. And it's amazing. It's one of my favorite dishes. So we're going to see how this will turn out. Now it's a matter of mixing everything together. And this part is so tedious and whatever. But you just kind of fold in that cream or that sour cream into this. And it will mix pretty nicely. What is everyone else having for dinner tonight? Let me know in the comments below what you're having for dinner. I'm curious. I know a couple of you said you were making my taco pie from yesterday, so that'll be interesting. Let me know what you think of that, because that was amazing, by the way. My kids aren't picky. I mean, they're, you know, 8 and 2, and my 2-year-old, she does whatever her sister does, so if she doesn't like anything, then the 2-year-old don't like anything either, you know? So it's very difficult to find something that they all, you know, everyone likes in the house. I know I'm not the only one that has that problem, right? But, yeah, my 8-year-old was like, oh my God, Mom, this is so good. It tastes like an actual taco. And, you know, you can put whatever you want as a taco topping. And, yeah, she loved it. And then my 2-year-old, of course, because her sister liked it, she loved it too. So it was a win-win last night for Mom with the taco pie. It was really good. My husband loved it too. He's like, "Ooh, this is really good." And usually he just gobbles everything up. He don't really care to say anything. I usually got to be like, "Hey, do you like it? Is it good?" But last night he told me it was good, so must be doing something right. Alright, you guys, so we got that pretty much all coated. You just want to make sure like it's all coated really well. And then I kind of like to press it down because you want it to kind of, you know, bake evenly. If you have some of it sticking up, that part might burn, you know what I mean? So we like to do that. So you notice how much quieter it is today? Yesterday, if you watched my live, my 2-year-old was in here screaming and yelling at everyone. She was trying to sing over me. She has a beautiful voice. And I like to go ahead and add a little bit more cheese on top. Just a little layer of it. Nothing crazy. You know, I don't need to, there's already 2 cups in here. You don't want to add a whole ton of more cheese to it. We're going to go ahead and do that. It is delicious. I'm going to add some pink Himalayan salt to the top of it. You don't have to do this part, of course. And then I'm going to add some pepper to the top as well. That's for our personal liking. You do not have to do this part if you do not like pepper. I hear that a lot. People do not like pepper. It blows my mind. That is it, you guys. We have our bacon chicken gratin. I'll go ahead and stick it in the oven. Bake it at 350. And you're going to bake for about 20 minutes or until it starts to get a little brown on the top. So very, very simple. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. I'm just reading comments here. Stuffed cabbage rolls, mashed cauliflower. That sounds really good, Kimberly. All right, let me know how that turns out. All right, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and share the video out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.